Yeah! Let's go!
Oh man, that took me about a month. We got another platinum, man. We got a 90-hour platinum journey that this took, bro. Oh my god, what's up, you guys? It's good to be back. It's good to be back once again. And today, what's today? The 15th of February. So let's jump right into it. This game is broken in a good way and a bad way. I got this for an example. So you see that in the beginning where I'm fighting the freaking spider, I can't even hit him because he's floating in the sky. And then in some cases you can break a boss if you just hit them in a particular order and force them to just stop moving. So as far as the score from the difficulty to the enjoyment, I want to give the enjoyment about a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I want to say a 7 out of 10. And then as for the difficulty, I kind of agree with the guy. It's definitely an 8 out of 10. Only because of the ninja trials. So let me start talking about those ninja trials, bro. Why is there another difficulty called Ultimate Ninja that's not even part of the main campaign in the game? Talking about the ninja trials, my guy. You have to go against so many different bosses. It's worse than Ninja Gaiden 2 Black now. Now, I know I explained in my previous video last year where I said Ninja Gaiden 2 Black was ridiculous with their trials, or I forgot what it's called, the tag missions. But for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, you had the tag missions, and then you had to really do all of them, right? But here in Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, you don't have to complete every single you don't have to complete every single ninja trial. You have to do 10 acolytes, 10 mentors, 10 leaders, 5 leaders, 5 master ninjas, and then 3 ultimate ninjas. Now when I tell you this, if I had to do all of those ultimate ninja trials, this game will be over. I would have been deleted this game. But the fact that you only had to do 3 was good enough for me. Now, just because it says 3 doesn't mean it's gonna be a cakewalk in the park. These trials, they throw everything at you, bro, left and right. And I say you either got to use Momiji or Ryu Hayabusa, because obviously Ryu is the more jack of all trades in terms of how you can play with him. But yeah, man, difficulty was an 8 out of 10, and then my enjoyment had to be a 7 because the game overall, it not only is the story just lackluster and it's just kind of all over the place in a way, it just really felt less Ninja Gaiden, if you will, because the only chapter where it felt pretty cool to play the game in was probably chapter 5 when you went back to the village and you and Momiji were fighting together. That was like the best part of the game. After that and everything else before, it was ridiculous, bro. So let's start talking about, like, I guess some tips and tricks that I can give you with this. So in terms of like my favorite weapon will always be the scythe, but I've learned to fall in love with the lunar staff like mid playthrough of, I think it was Master Ninja where I was on. No, I was on Ultimate Ninja where I really fell in love with it. So the ultimate technique for the lunar staff gets you around a lot of bosses, like blocking techniques on how they get past you. Whereas the lunar staff, you can just keep messing them up over and over again. And then on top of that, it seems like you're able to break off a limb faster than like really any other weapon out there. And a lot of his execution moves sort of not only hits one person, it hits everything in the area. So I would say the lunar staff is a lot more, I guess, useful when there's a whole bunch of enemies around you. But when you're going against bosses and like just heavier enemies, I'd say switch to that scythe or the dragon sword, because you know the dragon sword is probably the most efficient weapon in the game. But yeah, man, I really didn't. I'm not gonna say I really didn't, but this game, I want to do another video where I rank Ninja Gaiden 1 all the way through 4, just the main title lines, and just basically make a decision on which one is the hardest one and which one is the easiest one. So let's start talking about like specific trophies that might, you know, kind of get you pissed off. So you got the trophy called the You Got Skills So what you have to do, you got to get all the techniques. You got to level your health all the way up. And then this is the part where it kind of got like, why do I have to do this? You got to get everyone's costume. And some of the costumes are like really expensive, like 3 million karma or something like that. But for Kasumi and Momiji, you got to do 50 trials. It doesn't matter which one you do, but you got to do 50 trials with them, both, in order to unlock the in order to unlock both costumes. That's what you basically have to do. So 25 ninja trials, you get one costume. The other 25, you get the final costume. And that's really the only reason why this trophy kind of went up a little more than like maybe 65, 70 hours, because it became tedious at that point. It became a grind situation, if you will. So another thing I want to talk about is just kind of the weapons. The weapons do feel a little lackluster in a sense. It kind of lacks variety in a sense. I need more weapons to play. I need more toys to play with, if you will. Because the weapon that they brought in, the Kusari Gama, it's like a mini scythe with like a ball and chain attached to it. I don't really like that weapon, but as I was using it more and more, I started to get like the usage of it. Some of its execution moves, you're able to sort of grab people from a distance and then chop their leg off and then just kill them right there and there. But I feel like they should have brought in the mini scythes with the nunchucks. I forgot what they were called. I feel like that would have been a way more useful weapon to use in here. Besides that ball and chain scythe weapon, that was a piece of trash. So another thing that might actually irritate you guys too might be the crystal skulls. I highly recommend you guys go to either Acolyte or maybe Hero mode to sort of knock out that crystal skull trophy, because it's like you try to do that on Ultimate Ninja, it'll become like really annoying, you know. So that's basically what I did. I say for one of the Ultimate Ninja missions, you gotta fight 3 Ryus 4 times. Let me see, 1, 2, yeah, you gotta fight 3 Ryus 4 times, and they hit extremely hard. My recommendation is to use the scythe. I'm gonna try to have a video up on how I eliminated them if you guys aren't looking at the video already. But even with doing this technique, you can still get caught up. You could get Azuna dropped real fast if you're not careful. So my suggestion to you is to use what is the Nimpo called? Basically the fire Nimpo, where you throw fireballs all over the place. I would say use those, because once the final 3 Ryus come, you can get your health all the way back up, because they're going to get hit by it automatically. It's Ryu's sort of character model. So once you hit all 3 of them, your health goes all the way back up, and you'll be able to get a second wind in the battle. I wouldn't recommend you healing in that battle at all, like using the meditation technique. That's not something you should do at all. But yeah, man, that's basically like the little bits and pieces that I came across when playing Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. I've completed 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I'm not doing Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma on the PS3. You know who I'm talking to. You know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm not about to get a PS3 and play Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 online. That's one of the things I'm not about to do. Kudos to you if you went back to do that. Hopefully you had a homie that you were able to play with and do it. But on top of that, hopefully your connection was top tier as well. But yeah, man. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of the game, as well as the Platinum Journey 2, because I know a decent amount of people came into my streams to see what I was doing with it. If there's any questions, any questions you got about the game while you're playing through it, you know, let me know about that too. And yeah, go ahead, give me a like or a dislike. It's to your liking as always. And hit your boy up with that subscribe, because I need that. Peace.